Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mimir here, and today I got a little bit of gameplay for y'all so your brain doesn't get bored while listening to me talk. But today I'm going to be talking about something that I think the Tarkov community desperately needs to be reminded of, and hopefully for the new people who are wondering what this game is, you can get a really good idea of exactly what Tarkov is from this video. So let's get ready to go. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to show y'all how many hours I got in game, and I'm going to tell you right now that I am the owner of the Tarkov Pub Discord, and no, this video is not to promote that, but I'm just letting you guys know that I do have experience in communities for Escape from Tarkov, directly running one, and meeting a whole bunch of different people that are all over from the world, different play styles, different play experiences from different games and whatnot, who all have opinions about the game that I have heard at some point playing with them, and even teaching new people how to play this game. So I do have a lot of experience in the depths of what people think of this game, and I feel like myself, I do have a very good opinion of this game. That is why I am making this video, to try to help everyone kind of be on the same page with this game, because like everything in life, this game seems to have a very big divide between two groups of players, and I'm gonna try to resolve this right now. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm not exactly talking about the Chads versus the Rats of this game. That's kind of more so of a play style instead of like a genre for the game. I'm talking about the people who believe this game to be a survival game versus the people who believe this game is a PvP game. Both of them are kind of right, and you're not wrong if you think this way, or if you just play Tarkov for the questing and the PvE and the lore, or if you just play Tarkov to run around and gun kids down and grab kids. Either way, completely acceptable ways to play the game. But what you guys are failing to kind of realize is that this game is so different from the games that the whole community is used to playing, like PUBG, Valorant, Call of Duty, Battlefield. All these different titles, they all have things in common. The core mechanics of the game in these first-person shooters are very similar. If you hit the head, you are going to have a multiplier for damage. If you hit the body enough times, they are going to die. And it's always the same amount of shots unless you get like armor, for instance, which will simply increase your health or make you more resistant to certain types of damages. That's not how it is for Tarkov. And I know you guys understand this, but do you really? Now here's the golden ticket thing about this game that people might have a hard time understanding. This game is a firefight simulator, alright? It takes into consideration way more things than a simple game like Valorant or Counter-Strike where it's just whoever clicks who first. This game has so many details, it's insane, and it takes people a really long time to learn it. It's definitely very confusing. I've talked to people who have had like 400 hours and they're like, dude, I just don't get this game. And I go, well, do you pull down when you shoot? Just because someone didn't know a simple mechanic like the recoil system in this game, it completely skewed their experience playing this game because they didn't understand that this game is a simulator. And what I mean by that is it relies more so on statistics, damage numbers, armor numbers, your health, all these things to affect the gameplay. So what does that mean? That means that people, when they get off of Call of Duty or they get off of PUBG and they come on Tarkov and they pick up a gun and they go to shoot someone in the head and they don't die after 5 shots. Wait a minute, what's going on? Why isn't this guy dying? I landed 5 headshots and he's not dead. Or when you spray somebody 10 times with a pistol or a SMG in the thorax and they don't die and they just sit there and shoot you in the face. It's very confusing. But what you don't realize is that unlike all these other games where if you just pick up a certain gun and you do a certain amount of clicking in the right spots, you're going to take them down. That's not how Tarkov works, because someone who has class 5 armor is not going to be taken out by any type of pistol caliber unless it's the best AP in the game. Now, what you don't also realize is unlike other games like Call of Duty, I remember growing up, I was like, why when I shoot someone in the face, don't they die? I'm hitting them in the face, not even the helmet, da-da-da. I was so confused, and it just didn't make sense. Well, that's where this game comes in. It takes that realism, that opportunity that everybody has to do the same amount of damage to you, no matter what gear or what position you're in. All somebody has to do is hit you in an exposed area, like your face or the legs. And that's kind of how Tarkov works. That's nothing new. But the quality of gameplay you get from this type of system versus any other big title first person shooter is the fact that you just don't know what's gonna happen. A lot of people will try to take the best ammos and the best guns or whatnot. They say that this is meta, this is meta. It doesn't matter if you have a meta gun. It's so reliant on what the other person has and what you have and the situation. That's what really matters in this game. It's not about how good you are. It's not about how bad they are. It's about how people take advantage of the situation. Yo. Hello? Hello? There we go. Yo, I killed that PMC in that building. Are you a scav? You can have his fucking loot. I just wanted to kill him. That is where skill comes into Tarkov, and a lot of people don't realize that. It's not how good you can control the recoil or how you can flick to someone's head. Like, sure, that helps. Being accurate in a gunfight is how you land your shots and how you kill someone. Like, yes, that does help. But the bottom line for new players, experienced players, whatever type of situation you get thrown in, whether it's a 1v1, whether it's a 1v4, whether you're on the top floor dorms and they're on the bottom coming up, it's how you take advantage of your situations. Now, with that being said, what is Battlestate Games doing to reinforce that type of gameplay? And I'm gonna be real with you, it's realism. Now, this last wipe, I'll say right now, the start was really problematic with Streets. They kind of got that fixed. Streets was playable and whatnot, and then people started realizing that the audio was trash. It was so bad this wipe, and that's understandable because they just released something with the new Steam audio, whatever it was. But what they were trying to do with the Steam audio was actually kind of cool. They were trying to make sounds come from thresholds and like hallways. Instead of hearing exactly where someone is below or above you, you would be hearing the noise coming from the stairway as well as like the reverb from above you. So that's like where people were getting really confused. And then there was just interchange, and well, I don't know what was going on at interchange. That was just really bad. But basically, it kind of shows us that they are willing to try new things that games haven't really done before to bring us realism. And that's what I love about Battlestate's games. They've done everything from attention to detail to accurately getting the right equipment, attachments, and guns into this game. And that's kind of where this game is going. They are reinforcing realism. And that also brings me to the next topic, which I think is the fix for Escape from Tarkov, and why, if you are someone who is playing this game and is kind of getting burnt out a little bit, you should be holding on for this next year, because I think it's going to be great. Let me explain. Alright, well look, we have all heard of Arena. It's been teased, it's been leaked, and they have shown it off for better part of a year and a half or a year or so now. And I honestly think that their decision to rebuild the game from the ground up using the same AI mechanics that they are going to be applying to the original game, which is why the roadmap in this wipe is going to be so long. It's June 5th at the time of this recording. I assume wipe is going to be another 4 months, which is crazy. Probably 5 or 6 months, if that. So it's going to be a long time, but here's the thing. I think Arena is going to indefinitely fix this game. It is going to give the PvP players who are here only for the PvP and they just want to get those good kills with the Tarkov system, that's going to be Arena. Okay? Like, Arena is going to take care of that fix. That is going to allow BSG to focus on the survival and the, like I was saying earlier, the statistical nature of this game, and it's just gonna get better and better and better. And I hope it will. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty bumpy because with every big update they do, you know, the engine, it just fails and it honestly shits itself. And it's apparent at every wipe. If you've been playing this game like me for like 3 years, you can tell every single wipe the first few weeks is just super hectic. Hopefully with this new engine that they are using and they are creating using AI, which sounds good. I don't really know what that means, to be honest with you. Hopefully it's just done right, and when it's done, I'm pretty sure that this game is going to be way better and more playable, hopefully more appealing to new players to come and give this game a try, because it definitely is a unique experience. And yes, it can cause some divide amongst people, people with different play styles and different opinions of what the game should be. But to me, it's very exciting because I've never seen a game like this before, and it would just kind of stink if people didn't play it because they don't understand what it is. So that's what this video was for, guys. I hope it kind of helped. I hope you liked the gameplay as well, and me trying to explain everything with subtitles and voice. I've never really done this before, so hopefully you guys got information out of this and you like it. Real quick though, back to the Discord. Tarkov Pub is a great place to play with people if you don't want to join those massively huge servers with AIDS players, because we pay attention to who comes into our Discord. We're active in the Discord. We got good moderators, and myself, I'm always in that Discord if you guys ever want to play. Like I said, I got about 3,200 hours in this game, which is like way too much time. But hey, the link will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click that like button, subscribe, anything you haven't done already, and I'll see you around. Peace.